Instead of getting angry, you quietly collect every piece of evidence needed to collapse his career and expose his fraud at the same gala.
Here he is, the mathematician who traded algorithms for adult diapers. The words, spoken by the powerful Wall Street executive Jonathan Reynolds, echoed through the circle of elites. Laughter followed. My wife, Lavra, stood beside him, frozen, offering no defense. She just let him humiliate me. I kept my calm. My father has Parkinson's, I said. And when he needs care, I'll be there. Some of us define success beyond quarterly bonuses. Jonathan shrugged, his hand sliding around Laura's lower back. Too familiar, that's when I saw the pattern. The subtle touches, the shared glances, her new dresses. 3 days later, Lavar left her laptop at home. Her password was easy. Within minutes, the truth was burning through me like acid. 8 months of emails between her and Jonathan. Explicit messages, hotel receipts, plans disguised as client meetings, photos. One email thread was titled, "Last night I can still taste you." She even joked about me being too distracted with my little math problems and my father to notice. I photographed everything. That night I opened a folder titled Evidence and began listing steps. I wouldn't explode. I would solve this like a proof methodically, precisely, and devastatingly. Over the next week, I captured their patterns. Phone tracking, recorded calls, a small office camera, all legally structured. I learned Jonathan's wife, Rebecca, knew nothing. He was lying to her too. Then a stroke of luck. Melissa from HR revealed Jonathan wasn't just cheating on his wife, he was cheating the company. He was manipulating Apex's financials for an upcoming acquisition with Meridian Capital, falsified returns, illegal tactics. If the deal went through, he'd get a $15 million payday, but if it failed, I found a senior analyst Jonathan had sidelined who confirmed the fraud. He gave me internal projections that proved Jonathan was kooking the books. I had everything. I met Meridian's risk officer at a conference and laid out a hypothetical case of a firm using fake numbers. He immediately connected the dots and arranged a meeting with Meridian's CEO, Eric Donovan. Donovan reviewed my analysis. If this is accurate, Apex is lying to us. The numbers don't lie, I told him. I made 3 requests. Hire me as a consultant, fire Jonathan upon acquisition, and announce it all at the Apex Gala with me present. He agreed. While Meridian started a forensic investigation, I anonymously reported Jonathan to the CISA. 3 weeks later, Donovan called. Everything you reported is true. Reynolds is out. The gala arrived. Lavra had no idea. The ballroom glowed with wealth and vanity. I saw her beside Jonathan, his hand on her back again. I felt nothing but clarity. Jonathan took the stage. It is with great pleasure that I can announce. I stepped up and took the microphone from him. Actually, Jonathan, allow me. Gasps filled the room. For those who don't know me, I'm Nathan Cooper. My wife, Lavra, works at Apex. Her face went white. Tonight, Meridian Capital has acquired Apex, but not under the terms Jonathan claimed. Significant fraud was discovered. Donovan stepped forward. Effective immediately, Jonathan Reynolds is removed as CEO. The room erupted. Jonathan lunged at me. You ruined everything. No, I said calmly. You did? I just followed the numbers. Then, the final blow. Lavra, these are your divorce papers. I know everything, 8 months of it. She trembled as I handed her the envelope. Nathan, please. You and Jonathan created this mess. I'm simply cleaning it up. As security dragged Jonathan away screaming, I turned back to her. By the way, Meridian prohibits workplace relationships. You might want to update your resume. Weeks later, Jonathan was charged with securities fraud. His wife left him and thanked me. I started consulting for Meridian. Then, a fintech startup I'd helped fund was bought out. My stake made me a millionaire overnight. Eric Donovan toasted me at dinner. You see patterns others never notice, and solve the right problems, I replied. Walking home that night, I realized revenge hadn't saved me. The truth did. Thanks for watching.